This video shows how to update the firmware for Nikkor Z lenses. Updating the lens firmware whenever a new version is released gives you access to all the latest features and bug fixes. Ready these items before updating the lens firmware. To update the lens firmware, you'll need to complete these 4 steps. First, check the current lens firmware version. Attach the lens to the camera. Turn the camera on. Select Firmware Version in the Setup menu. Check the firmware version. For a lens firmware update, you'll want to look here at the LF field. Note the version, and then turn the camera off. Next, download the firmware. Start by creating a new folder on your computer desktop and naming it as desired. Search for Nikon Download Center in your web browser and open the Nikon Download Center website. Every product uses different firmware. So enter the name of your lens, or choose it in the product category list. Here, we're using a Nikkor Z 24-70mm f2.8s. Select Firmware on the product page. If the version shown on the web page is higher than the version you noted down earlier, that means that your lens is ready for an update. Click View Download Page. Read the End User License Agreement and select Accept. Click Download. Save the firmware to the folder you created earlier. The next step is to copy the firmware to the memory card. Open the folder on the desktop where you saved the firmware and double-click the file you downloaded. A folder will be created automatically. Confirm that the folder contains a file with a .bin extension. Take a memory card that has been formatted in the camera and insert it in the card reader. Copy the .bin file to the memory card on the PC. When copying finishes, take a look at the contents of the memory card and confirm that the .bin file has been copied successfully. Eject the memory card. Next, use the camera to update the lens firmware. Insert the memory card with the firmware into the camera. Turn the camera on. Check that the battery is fully charged. Select Firmware Version in the Setup menu. Select Update. Select OK to start the update. Do not do any of these things during the update. When the camera displays a message stating that the update is complete, turn the camera off and remove the memory card. To confirm that the update was successful, turn the camera on again. Select Firmware version in the Setup menu and check the lens firmware version. If the version number is the same as the version you downloaded, the update is complete. This completes the update process. The last step is to delete the firmware you used for the update from the memory card. Select Firmware version in the Setup menu. Choose Delete Firmware Update Files. And select Yes to delete the update file.